Hello, and welcome to another episode of Short Stories with Stefan, a reading rainbow runway roller coaster dedicated to bringing you fictional fun in the fantastic form of free internet content. Let's get to it. One day, a little boy named Alex wants a puppy. Alex begs and pleads until his parents cave. On the way to the dog shelter, their car was T-boned at an intersection by Gary Slaventa, who was trying to get to an appointment he was late for. The collision takes the life of Alex and his mother instantly, while his father, Darren, is rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery. The head surgeon and her team work tirelessly for hours until finally, Darren is saved. When he wakes, he's told the news about his wife and son. Overcome with grief, Darren falls into a deep depression. He's released from the hospital and returns home, where the grief overwhelms him once again. The next day, he's driving to the grocery store while sitting at a red light. A truck speeds past and blows the light. A deep rage from the darkest parts of his disparaging heart fills Darren, and it spurs him to action. He runs the red light too and begins chasing the truck. At last, the truck stops in a parking lot, and Darren gets out of his car and approaches it. The driver hops out, and Darren grabs him and throws him against the truck. He outweighs the other driver, and his still healing wounds are numbed by adrenaline and anger. He yells at the driver about running red lights and the danger of it. The man does not yell back or fight. He waits for Darren to loosen his grip and then hugs him. Darren is so caught off guard, he begins to cry into the man's shoulder. He then realizes they're not just in any old parking lot. They're in a hospital parking lot. The man was rushing to the parking lot because his son was hit by a car while running into the street to save his new puppy. Darren ends up apologizing, and he walks into the hospital with the man. And while the man attends to his son, before he leaves, he pays for their entire hospital stay. Thanks again for watching and listening to Short Stories with Stefan, a Koi Pond Studios production. Don't forget to hit the big trinity of an online entity, like, subscribe, and share. If you want to hear my thoughts about each story, check out the podcast too, anywhere you listen, for added commentary on these stories and more. And I'll see you next week for another original short story. Bye-bye.